Hi, this is Josh, pharmacist with Learn Blood Sugar Testing. Going to take a look at the OneTouch Verio blood glucose monitoring system. We'll show you how to set that up and how to perform a blood sugar test with it. Included in the kit that I purchased has the meter, the Lancet device, the manual and quick start guide both in English and Spanish. First off, you want to set up your meter, set it the date and time. Now you want to use the buttons on the side. So you can press the OK button, and that will bring up the main screen, and it gives you the option to set your language. You use the up and down buttons to pick your preferred language. When it's set correctly, you hit the OK button, and then it's just letting you know what the buttons are for, up, down, and back, and confirm. So we can hit OK and go on to the next. Then we want to set the time. And to get to the edit mode, you press the down button and then OK. Now it is to the hour. So you set it to your correct hour, press OK. Then you can adjust your minutes, again using the up and down, OK. And then it's the option to set to AM and PM. And again, we hit OK. Just double checking the time is right. You can hit the OK button and that saves it. Now we're on to the date. This is correct date, but if you wanted to edit that, you arrow down to the edit button. Then you can adjust your month, the OK, adjust your date, and then the year, adjust that as needed, and then the OK button, confirming that is correct. You go ahead and hit the OK. Now it brings an option if you want to set your low-high ranges. It will default to 70 to 180. If that is something you've discussed with your healthcare provider and would like to adjust that, you can use the edit function and edit those ranges. We'll leave it at the default. And now that is saved. The setup is now complete, so we can get ready to take our blood glucose readings. If you do need to adjust date and time after the initial setup, you can access that from the settings menu. And right there is your date and time as well as language. You can press the OK button to power that off. And we'll go on to setting up the Lancet device. This meter came with the OneTouch Delica Lancet device. This button loads the spring, and that's when you press the button, then that will send the Lancet forward. So you push that all the way back to load the spring. When your Lancet is in there and you push the button, it sends it forward. This is the Lancet eject button, and then it does have a depth setting wheel on the back. I generally start around 3 and adjust from there. To load the Lancet, you just twist slightly the top, and then that will pull off. The Lancet will go in that blue barrel there. This does include some Lancets. They use the OneTouch Delica Lancets. Open that. Use a new Lancet each time, as Lancets are one-time use item. Go ahead and insert that Lancet and then twist off the top. That will expose the Lancet that is going to poke your finger to produce the drop of blood. Then put the lid on slightly askew and then click it into place. Okay. Make sure the spring is loaded. And now our Lancet device is ready. Want to wash our hands with warm soapy water and thoroughly dry them. Then you want to make sure that you have the correct test strips, the OneTouch Verio test strips. Retrieve a test strip. One test strip. And always make sure you close that lid tightly when you're not retrieving a test strip. You insert that. Gold side up, silver prongs go in first. Meter powers up and it's letting us know we can apply the blood. It's actually drawn inside the strip. It can be drawn inside either side of that darker colored strip there. Darker colored portion as shown on the screen. Now let's lance our finger. We've washed our hands with warm soapy water and thoroughly dried them. The spring is loaded, and I like to do the side of the finger. You push that. And if you need to, you can gently massage the finger to ensure you have an adequate drop of blood. And as the screen shows, you just touch the test strip on the side. And there is our reading, 117, and it indicates it is in that range of 70 to 180. You can remove that test strip and the meter will power off. Then we'll want to remove our Lancet. So you can save the piece of plastic that we saved. You can twist the cap to get that out, and then you can jab that Lancet into that plastic lid. And then you simply slide the Lancet ejector forward, and then the Lancet comes out, and that needle is hidden to protect anyone from accidentally getting poked by that. We can go ahead and replace that lid for next time. So that is the ONETOUCH Verio meter, basic overview on how to set up and use that. If you found it useful, I'd appreciate it if you'd like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you do have any questions, go ahead and ask them below in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them for you. Thanks again for watching.